Hi, it is Friday, April 4th, and I'm out in the greenhouse this morning and, well, this afternoon, and it's snowing outside. Honest. Boy Scouts honor if I was a Boy Scout. It is snowing outside. And I'm not at the ski resort. I am in zone 6B, which used to be 5B, but they changed me this year. I'm still kind of going by 5B just in case. But I thought I'd just get on here and talk a little bit about the fact that I have more than a couple of kinds of tomatoes that I'm going to plant this year. And I thought you might be interested on why I'm planting a lot of them. Yeah, it's kind of overwhelming. So we'll see you in just a second and I'll show you all those packets. All right, so I've laid out all the seeds that I have. See, it is kind of overwhelming, isn't it? This row right here along the side are just regular big beef. There's one in there that's made specifically, this one right here I think, is specifically for planting in containers. There's different ones that I thought sounded really interesting and had some good qualities. And then there's just some bush tomatoes and also super sweet, kind of the same kind of tomatoes that I've planted in the past, just a whole lot more of them. This row right here are the ones that are like a paste tomato. So we've got giant garden paste, Amish paste, and you notice I've got two of those because I want to plant quite a few of those. Tomato saucy lady and then tomato plum. And so those are best because they're more meatier, they don't have quite as much juice as a regular tomato, and they're really good for our canning situation. Now these right here are heirloom tomatoes, and I will be doing some more of those in addition to the ones that I did that are already plants from the other night. And then these are kind of just some interesting ones. This is a black tomato. This is a pineapple tomato that ends up being yellow, and it's an heirloom. That's a mortgage lifter. That's also an heirloom. And then there's this pink Berkeley tie-dyed tomato. Now, this kind of looks like a lot of work, but it's not anything that I didn't know going in, and it's not anything that I'm afraid of. So I'm going to get started here, and I'm going to put some tomato seeds in the ground. All right, so usually what I would do is I would start with these empty trays and I would fill them up, and then I would just plant them as I went along. But this time, because I have so many of these seeds to plant, or at least to plant a little bit of each one of them, I went ahead and I filled the trays. And you need to make sure when you fill these up with the seed starting medium that you use, that you pack them down, because if you don't, at least with these and probably with all the others, as you are going through and they start taking up water from the bottom, they won't water as well because it'll be like a gap in there. Also, if you water them from the top before they start coming up, then you're going to see these are going to start sinking. So you need to put the dirt in and pack it down really good as you're going in. I think I'm going to start with the regular tomato seeds, if there's such a thing this year. The Early Girls, the Better Boys, the Container's Choice, I want to try that one. And then some of these others. Now most of them only have 25 seeds, 25 to 30 seeds. And so I'm probably going to do about 15 of these cells that I have for each one of them. Now one of the things I am going to do this year that I haven't done in the past is I got this these kind of markers, and I'm going to mark every single one of these cells, a 6-pack, every 6-pack, so that I know exactly what it is I have in there. And I'm going to use a really good pen that's not going to fade with UV. So wish me luck. Here we go. All right, so those with the white tags are the tomatoes, and these with the orange tags are the peppers. Both hot and sweet. So that's what my day's been like. So I think that I've had enough for one day. It's been kind of going from really hot out here in the greenhouse to pretty cool with the doors open to have to shut the door because it's getting too cold. It's just been crazy back and forth. I think that it was probably 45 degrees here in Utah where I'm at. But tonight's supposed to get down to 27 again. So I've got the heaters on and it's about 5 o'clock, I think. I'm going to go shut the doors to the greenhouse and turn off the water, which that's a long story. We'll talk about the water some other time. But then I think I'm going to go jump in the shower because it's been a long day. Been here since, I think, 10. So I'm sure I stink. But I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm sure you're wondering, how does she get all that done today? Well, I didn't do all of it today. I probably did 2 of the tomato trays yesterday, and then I've done all the rest of it today. And it is general conference for my church today and tomorrow. So I'm very fortunate that I can come out here in the greenhouse and I can have my phone on and I can still listen to conference and listen to the leaders of my church give us inspiration and guidance for this next 6 months, because we have them biannually. And I hope your day's going good. I hope your hands are dirty if you're working in the garden or your greenhouse or your windowsill, if you're putting seeds up on your windowsill. Whatever it is that you're doing that's making you happy today, I hope you're having a good time. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.